Right, boss, you've been back for a week then, so good to be back.
Yeah, it's really good. Obviously been on the phone quite a lot, so to get back on the grass, it's yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And we're obviously we have 3 training sessions now: Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, and thoughts on how they've gone.
Yeah, like I said, it's always good to get back on the grass. I think pre-season's always quite tricky because you've got players that have holidays and they get them out of the way before the season starts. So we've still got a couple of faces to come back and start the pre-season, but as a whole, yeah, it's been good.
See, we're heading into the first pre-season fixture at Tonbridge on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's an easy one, isn't it? Yeah, obviously Jay and Blackie are up there, and I'm sure they'll be very well organised, and they're a really good side, and they had a great season last year. So I guess they want to kick on again for this season, just like we want to kick on. So yeah, it'll be a tough game.
What are you looking for from the fixture?
I think minutes and people's legs, if I'm honest. I think that you've seen us train out the back, and we're looking at everyone, including some of our youngsters, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get things right.
Mention youngsters. We've got 4 academy lads that are with us at the moment, and we had a few with the 18s as well training with us today. How do you think they're looking?
Yeah, good. Like we said at the meet the managers, we've got some youngsters that we want to try and improve them and get them involved more with the first team, and I think you'll see them in pre-season games. So we'll see what the hell they do.
Right, so we'll talk about some of the new players. Let's start with Kane Penn.
Yeah, Kane Penn, he's settled into the group really, really well. He looks sharp, he looks fit, I'm looking forward to seeing him play on Tuesday.
Yeah, won 4 Player of the Year awards at Hastings last year, so he can't be terrible.
No, he can't be terrible. No, he's a he's a really good lad as well. He fits into what we want at this club. He's got great work ethic. He's technically good, both-footed, and he gets up and down. So I think it'd be a really good signing for the football club.
Added to the defence with Jake Goodman.
Yeah, Jake Goodman's obviously someone that we've signed. We feel like we've brought in some players that are very mobile and technically gifted, but we also know that there's a physicality to this league that we will have to address as well. And Jake, listen, what a great CV. He's played in the National League 150 times. He's played at the Conference South for 100. This is sort of the lowest level he's played at, and just in the first training session, you don't need to see where he is because you can hear him, and he's already organising and putting people in the right place. And with Callum and Gailey as well, that it looks really strong.
Andy Drury, something you know quite well.
Yeah. I've got to say that he's put on the first couple of sessions, and they've been top draw, really good sessions. And I've got to say he looks really fit, and he looks determined to do really, really well. And I think you can see that he adds that real touch of class at times in the training sessions, and you can just see why he's played nearly 100 games in the Championship. So, really happy to have him aboard.
And player we met last year when he was at Margate, Eddie Cole.
Yes, I'm sure we're all going to remember Addy, but you know what, he's I've got to say what a great lad he is, and I think personally this season there hasn't been many better midfield players than him, especially on the ball. I genuinely think on the ball he's right up there with the best of them in our league, and I hope that he's going to come in there and show everybody what a good player he is, because he is a really good technician. He looks to play forward early, and I think he's going to be, again, a really good asset for the football club.
And on the note of signings, you'll talk about the situation we have 1 in 1 out with Crossy Lima.
Yeah, listen, it was quite hard really, because we tracked him for a long time. We'd watched him, and the problem is with quality players, they sometimes that they get sort of nicked off you. And the thing is with Crosley, he was non-contract, and with I think it's the same situation with other clubs as well at the moment. I think if you look in the last 10 days, because of the way the FA have done it this year, it's really hard to get players on the contract straight away. So, like I said, Tonbridge lost one, Billericay lost one, I think Cheshunt's lost one, and obviously we did. And I suppose what it tells us is actually we are talking to the right players and the right quality players to kick the club on, because he's now gone up to National South. His ambition was to play Conference South, National South, and we said we're getting there. I didn't realise we're getting there that quickly, but he is a great lad. we're disappointed because we think he's a quality right back. But as you've seen, we've got a couple of right backs in, and hopefully we'll get that area sorted.
Yeah, obviously we had a couple of right backs. We had quite a large group in for training, as well as some 18, some academy players and that. And I suppose over the next month or so, looking to trim that down and turn that into a first team squad to start the season.
Yeah, we will do. We're not a million miles away, to be honest. Every session we've had over 20 players there. They're not all been under 18s. It's been a good blend of the sessions, as I said, but because of holiday, we haven't seen a couple of lads, and obviously with Callum and he's op that he had, we haven't seen him yet, but we're not that far away. Obviously, there's we're talking to players every single day. We're only 2 or 3 away, and we're working hard on them. So hopefully we get them across the line as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know. Any time I'm on the phone to you, almost get cut off because you've got a player ringing you.
Yeah, as I said, it's the busiest time of the year. This is the first time Edgy and I have been in charge, and you get to realise, God, Doug's done this for 25 years. The phone is definitely.
That's why he kept together the same squad most years.
Yeah, I don't blame him either. But I think that's the one thing with the group of players that we're bringing in. I think hopefully people can see that we've got Addy, Carl, and Jake. They're 28 and 29. We're trying to build. We'll have a younger group. Kane's 25, but they've all played lots of games as well. So we're trying to get that balance of experience and the energy and mobility that we're looking for.
I mean, you mentioned it there yourself. It's the first year you and Edgy sort of have done this as yourselves. How have you found taking to it as the leader?
Yeah, obviously you have to have some difficult conversations with players when they ask you for X amount of money, and you sort of say, "Oh no, unfortunately, we're not going to pay that." I suppose you get a bit used to that, but Cugs has definitely, Cugs has supported us in this time as well. So he's been a real bit benefit to us, and we've lent on him and advice. And I really, what I would say is that we've really identified the players that we wanted to bring in. We don't want to bring players in that we don't think can keep up the identity of how we want to play and what this football club's all about, with the hard work and that gets put in. So we have to get the right player in. We're not going to go and sign players and not be the right ones. We do our homework. We profile the players. We want the right players in.
And another issue we had last year maybe was a bit of the pitch. It's looking good out there at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I'm looking forward to the boys playing on Tuesday. As I said, it's going to take a little bit of time. We've got a new group of players, and to get them playing the way we want on a nice pitch like this, that definitely helps. So we're all looking forward to it. As I said, it's going to take a little bit of time, and there's going to be some ups and downs during pre-season, but we're not far. We're not far away in the playing front.
Looking forward to seeing some people back in the terraces.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to play the right way, and we want to entertain them with goals and good football, and that's going to be the priority. That's what we're going to try and do, and we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to that end being packed full of people, and hopefully we're seeing that on Tuesday.
It's only a £5 to get in, so where else better to be?
Yeah, no, if you miss your football, come down. As I said, you get to see some of the new players and some of the old ones as well. But as I said, pre-season is always really difficult because ultimately there's going to be people going on holiday at certain times, and it's a bit disruptive. But I'd rather take holidays now rather than during the season. And it's going to be a lot of hard work. We're working hard, as you've seen on the training ground, and we'll continue to work hard. So this is just the start of the hard work to come before the season. The season's 6 weeks away. It's a long time.
We're going to see you strapping your boots on this season.
See me in training. What do you reckon?
I heard you walking away moaning about how much you were going to ache the next day.
Yeah, I did ache. No, there's no need there's no need for that. But as I said, we've got to focus on the group that we've got, and we're working hard to, get them to understand of how we want them to play. We saw snippets in the game that we played today, some really good things, but things that we need to work on. And we're going to be talking to the players on what we want them to do and how we want them to do things. So, and that takes time. You don't just get it in 2 or 3 training sessions or 2 and 3 games. It takes a little bit of time. But as I said, we've got this 6 weeks now to prepare for what is going to be a really competitive league. I think I'd say this is as strong as league as what we've had for a long time, I've got to say.
You see some of the players being brought in. It's going to be difficult, but that's what we're here for. Cheers, boss. See you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.